you have portrayed Sita as a warrior, a young woman who believes in equality and who takes on, in fact, she's portrayed as one of the Vishnus along with Sri Ram. So, but is that true? Look at India, look at the state of women in India. Where do we find Sitas? A handful of them. Most of them are so badly treated. Even the laws that are for them are not really being implemented. They really get the wrong end of the stick, isn't it? So is that a real picture of India, that we don't see many Sitas around us?
One of the problems with our education system is we don't teach enough about our own traditions. What is our most ancient scripture? The most Rig Veda? Yeah? Rig Veda is hymns written by rishis. Yeah? They are the Indian equivalents of the prophets and messiahs. There are hymns written by rishikas also in the Rig Veda. How many of you know that? Hymns written by rishikas. Only one woman knew it. This is so sad. The rest of you, please read those hymns. There's Ma Rishika, Lopamudra, Ma Rishika, Gargi. We had the equivalent of women prophets and messiahs in ancient India. Show me any other culture which had that. We had women who ruled in their own name, not because they were the wife of the king or the mother of the king. Like Rani Prabhavati Gupta, Rani Rudrama Devi from the south. The Travancore royal family had women rulers and male rulers.
Yes, but
right?
the majority of India is not like that.
Now this was the way India was for a long time. What do I think happened? Any society which has a lot of random violence tends to become patriarchal. You see this across the world. Okay, in the Middle East, the Kurds, for example, or the Yazidis used to be very equal. But once they faced a lot of random violence, they became more patriarchal. Why is that? Because my theory, women can compete with men in practically everything, except in physical strength. Okay? No, it's the truth. Okay? In fact, genetically, women are stronger actually. The Y chromosome is a rump. That's why men die earlier. We are genetically weaker. But in physical strength, men are stronger. Our bones are denser. We have more muscles. We have testosterone, right? Which women have a much lower quantity of. So physically, men are stronger. Which is why in the West, a transgender, I don't know if I'm supposed to say transgender female, when a male becomes a female, trans female, or whatever. When he wrestles a woman, he or she will win, right? So when there is a society of random violence, you will always notice that society tends to become patriarchal. It's true across the world. Even in the Indian subcontinent, you will find those areas which suffered more invasions are more patriarchal. Have you noticed that? Northwest India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, which were India, right? Western India, which suffered far more invasions, they are far more patriarchal. Those which suffered less invasions, like South India, like East India, are less patriarchal, right? I think that's what happened in the last many centuries. The good news is we've been free for 75 years, random violence has come down. So let's revive our ancient culture. We are not being Western in seeing men and women as equal. We are actually being truly Indian, because that's what our ancient culture was about.